All right. Hi, Nick. Nice to see you again.
Nice to meet you.
Just a reminder, my name's Emily. We met at a Sherwin-Williams store actually just a couple of weeks ago, and you were coming in to check out some of the paints and services that we offered. And I was intrigued to see what kind of projects you had coming up, and I actually brought my sales rep in, Dalton, to see if he could help answer any questions or recommend any paints. We do have a new Emerald line.
He's fine. It's tough. They're funny people.
Okay. I'm glad you have a great sense of humor. We have a new Emerald line of paints that I think Dalton would love to show you.
Yeah, so she brought up the other day that she had met you, and she told me that you're, Nick and whatnot, and I actually told her, I think I know your father. He worked around the area for a while, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, because I lived over on Tratt Street for a long time there with my family, and I remember when I was younger, he came in and he painted the house for us, and he did such a great job, and I was like, I get to meet his son and everything, and I'd love to try and see if we can make a little bond, be mutual, and see how that goes. And just overall, I think the work you guys do, I drive by a couple of the houses I see, and I think you guys are just real stand-up guys, and I would love to talk to you about our products and see what we could do for you, and see if we can maybe build a friendship off this.
I'm sorry. Mel, I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. Just pause it for a second.
Mel,
Just pause. So Nick actually had to run to work, but I'm glad that you're here now, Nikki.
Yes.
So yeah, go ahead, Emily.
All right. I just wanted to let you know a little bit about Sherwin-Williams, since I'm guessing you're pretty new to us. We actually are the largest paint supplier in the whole globe, actually. We have stores all over the southeastern Wisconsin, and we do deliver our paints. We have thousands of lines, lifetime guarantee warranties, easy coverage, and all that good stuff. So,
with that being said, and our new Emerald line, I was just wondering, if we could just have a conversation right now, talk about how the business is going, how you see things going, how your current supplier is doing, and just, maybe identify some things that we could maybe do better, or just in general talk to you and get to know a little bit more about you. So, I was wondering, who do you go through right now?
Right now we're with Benjamin Moore. We've been with him since I've started this business, however many years ago. My dad worked with him as a supplier, so we've kind of just stuck with them since then, and it's been going well. Yep, we don't have a lot of issues with them. We've built a really good relationship with them at this point. Okay, so overall he does a great job. I know the guys over at Benjamin Moore. I think they're real stand-up kind of individuals, and they get you what you need and whatnot. Would you say that your customers are always satisfied with your jobs, or do you see? I'd say, as a painter, my dad was also in the construction industry, and I found that he could have a good job, but there are still those little things that, sometimes will aggravate you or whatnot. Because you have two crews, I'm sure? Or? Yes, we have two teams that I work with.
How do they usually feel the job experience goes?
Overall, it's a good job experience. The customers are mostly satisfied from what we know. One of the recurring issues we seem to have is just the factor of having to do a lot of repaints because of the coverage that our paint is getting. A lot of teams are having to stay on the job site a little bit longer to do that extra coat or things like that. If the customer comes in and isn't satisfied with how dark the paint is, something like that. That seems to be kind of our biggest reoccurring issue right now.
Well, the good news is that actually Sherwin-Williams offers a free app for mobile devices that lets you take a picture of the room and then real life color swatches that you can test and see, and you can bring to your customers and see if they like that color. And if they don't, then you don't waste the time or the hassle trying to do repaints and stuff. If they're not happy with their shade and everything like that, it's totally free.
Okay.
And what's nice about that is that we're the only one in the market that currently has something like that. So a lot of these other companies, they can bring the testers and whatnot, but to be able to be with your customer before you even have paint hit the wall, it's just so big. Like the trust you build with them, and they can see, because you can put a little bit of paint on any kind of wall and it's going to look a certain way, but until you do the whole room, you really don't get to set in with that. With the repaints as well, I know that between us and Benjamin Moore, I know that our paints, when I sell to our customers, that they just do a lot better job, one or two coats, and most of the time that is all it needs. I mean, this, especially the Emerald brand, I actually brought a sheet in for you. You can overlook that. It is just so spectacular. I'm not kidding. Like, a lot of the people have the same problem with the repaints or going over it again, and that's a lot of money and time out of your day. How much do you think it costs to send out another painting crew just to repaint it one more time? I mean, they got to get reset up and everything. I'm telling you, like, our paint right now, top of the line, I think it really would help you. And overall, like, between that and the app, I just think that would really help you. But is there anything else that that you find is troubling, or that your customers say, or?
Overall, one of the most recent demands that we've been seeing is for lower VOC.
Okay.
A big thing with paint always is customers don't like the smell of it, which that's what you're going to get when you're painting. But we're trying to eliminate that as much as possible. But right now with Benjamin Moore, that's kind of a struggle we're having with them.
Yep. Well, actually, with all our Emerald paints, they are low VOC, very kid friendly, or anyone really friendly. And yeah, I don't.
Yeah,
really,
no,
it's just as simple as that.
Yeah. With these paints, so I mean, it says it's the most stringent, it meets the regulations and whatnot, and that's really awesome because, with these other companies, like you said, we find that they do offer the low VOC, but only in certain colors and other things, and it's really like pulling teeth to try and get that out there, but we find, all of our paints are already like that, so you don't have to worry, why go through the hassle of asking everything when you can just be assured that you're going to get that kind of paint, and that's, just a highlight a couple of things here. I feel like our paint right now and the way that we are conducting our business, it's so top of the line, and we are a little bit more expensive, but you can, rest assured that you don't have to worry about the VOC, that you're not going to have to do those repaints, that you're going to be able to have confidence sending your guys out knowing when they leave that you're not going to have to touch that house again and your customers are going to be happy with it. And, as a person, I was just really hoping that I could maybe have you sample one of these products or maybe use it on an upcoming house, an interior, whatever you feel. Do you have anything coming up like that?
I mean, I do have some upcoming projects, but I just feel really comfortable with my current supplier overall. Like I told you, we've been with them for so long, and it'd be hard to kind of take that step to maybe step on his toes a little bit and make that change.
Yeah, well, that's not a problem. We're not looking here to step on anyone's toes or break any relationships. We just want to see if our paint can help suit those needs that you were said that you had. Just to even do a little sample, we can do for free. See if you like it, see if the color matches customer satisfaction. Obviously, no repaints and all that good stuff. And if you're not happy, you can just let us know, and we can see if we can do better. Otherwise, we totally understand that you don't want to break any relationships. We're just here to maybe offer up some of our help.
Like Emily said, she said you came into the store and you were looking for some stuff. She said a customer actually asked if you could use our paints, and she said that you seemed like a really nice guy and everything, and she said that it would be awesome if we. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry, Nikki. I was overwhelmed there for a second. But I know that Nick usually does the buying for the paints, but he sent you in because he had that meeting to go to. But anyway, she said that that your company, you guys could really, I feel like we could make a better relationship and whatnot. And like she said, not to step on any toes or anything, just to give it a try. We're looking to help you, to make you more money and to have your customers respect more of what you do. And why not use the best if you can? You know what I'm saying? So once again, like just a sample, maybe on an upcoming job, small room or something, just see how it works, the repaints and everything else, try and get some of those issues that you're having.
Right. I mean, if the sample is free, I don't see an issue in at least trying it out, I guess.
Yeah, well, we've been around in the industry for more than 145 years, so really we're just here to build relationships and help with you, with your customers, and your job and your success. So that's all we want.
When would be the closest upcoming job that you have? I
have a interior residential house coming up in about 3 weeks. That Saturday, yeah.
Okay. Well, would you mind if I got some of your information, email and phone number and something, and I would be able to hook up with you at that point, and I could call you up and see where I could bring it out, because we'll deliver it for you, like I said. I mean, that's another feature that is just top notch. Like, you don't have to worry about going to get paid. I'll bring it to you. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So yeah, I'll take your email and stuff here. I can even give you my card.
Awesome.
And so that way you can give me a call and I'll keep in touch with you then. And we should get this thing rolling. I hope to continue our business in the future. So it was very nice to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you guys. Thank you very much.
Have a good day.